Good day, everyone. Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Crypto Son with what's cooking up in crypto. It's a snowy day where I am. Hope you're all having a good day and not letting the weather affect you. And if you're following the crypto market, Bitcoin is way up. It's moving forward. There was a lot of bad news. We had a bankruptcy, Genesis Capital, which was a lending firm. Eddie T, you're here. Thank you. I heard you in the Twitter Spaces the other night. It was great to put a voice to the name. So awesome, man. Thanks for coming. Pretty pumped. We see Bitcoin is up. And people are saying, why is Bitcoin up with the Genesis? Wouldn't that have saw people pulling money out for fear? But from what I'm reading, that the Genesis bankruptcy was already priced in, and investors are saying it doesn't matter. We are going to the moon. Bitcoin is the leader of all cryptos, and right now, the whole crypto space, it's back to a 1 trillion market cap. That's pretty amazing. Ethereum is also positive, which I'm a big fan of Ethereum. And of course, Volt INU and Volti-Change, that is, I believe, the future of crypto. Eddie T, yes, thanks for more lightning bolts. I love it. I think we're all pretty excited. Every day we wake up, we're looking at the charts. We're probably looking at DEX tools. So cool, Dad. Cap, nice to see you, my man, early in the day. Great to have you. I go from DEX tools to CoinMarketCap to my exchange, with the hopes every time I open it up, we're going to have an explosion and we're going to knock off some zeros. And I'm sure you feel that way. Right now, I believe that we are building, and what I read is SHIBA INU exploded and grew and was formed in a bull market, and to achieve what they did and made many people millionaires overnight, gives me confidence that Volt, which was built during a bear market and achieved what it did over the last 13 months, is going to do even greater things than SHIBA. Our community is growing. Our developer Voltoshi is on it day in, day out. The social media influencers are hosting, live spaces. They're doing AMAs. There's continuous chatter on all social media channels about Volt. The billboard advertising, we're seeing it in Los Angeles. There's bus advertising happening in New York City. So there's money being spent to market this and get the message out. I'm particularly talking to everybody I know, whether they're in crypto or not, about Volt. At my business, I have a little sign up and I put it on my counter, and people will ask me what it is, so it gives me a chance. But I actually had a few people buy Volt. One guy on the spot, he and his fiance, which was pretty impressive. So yeah, people are starting to learn about it. And I had a guy, I posted on my Facebook page the other day. If you haven't heard of Volt, you should look into it. Ex police officer who now trades crypto and is a SHIBA holder said, I'm going to have to look into Volt. So we got into an inbox chat about Volt, and he was pretty excited, saying this seems very early. And I said, yeah, it's super early. And, we're building momentum for the next bull run, which we can feel is going to happen. I just read that Dubai is, which is a crypto capital right now, is integrated into their financial institutions where their people can use crypto to pay for virtually anything. China is creating a digital yuan. Ladybug Crypto, nice to see you. I love it. Fires. I'm doing my live early in the day today. Glad to see so many people. China, who banned crypto last year and kept their people from using it, is developing its own digital yuan. So what does that tell you? The other thing with China is they're basically the world's manufacturer for all the Bitcoin miners. I think it's just a matter of time where China, gets crypto back into the hands of the people and legalizes it, and the number of people over in that billion person country start using it again. Crypto checks, nice. Thank you for coming, Orky Young. Love it. Game bangers, my man. Love your flow. Always following, always tuning in whenever I can get on. But here we are today. NZ, thank you for the lightning bolts. Much appreciated. Early in the day. Everybody's getting volted. Let's stay volted. There's so much to do. I think word of mouth, whether you do it through your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram, talking to people about Bolt is a great way. At least it introduces them. I'm an old school marketer, and basically, talking to people about crypto, who don't know about it, introducing to them. You might be the first contact for them to ever hear about crypto. I hear that every day. I say, hey, do you know about cryptocurrency? And people are like, nah. And they'll say, I don't have time for it. I'm like, well, you remember back in the day when the internet came out, you'd have to dial in. I was in my early 20s when the internet came about, and you used to have to dial in, and you could search your local libraries or newspapers. And, then it evolved to Google, where we were searching the internet. It was Facebook. We were sharing pictures. So Web 2.0 kind of evolved. And then all of a sudden, for me, it was 2017 when I started hearing about Bitcoin. I was late hearing about it, but Web 3 and blockchain technology is upon us, and it's revolutionizing financial transactions around the globe. And the way I explain it to people is, Bitcoin is the leader. And, if you had to travel to another country and exchange your money, you're either gaining or losing on that financial transaction with your currency. But if you were to use Bitcoin, one Bitcoin is worth Bitcoin all over the planet. So you're not really losing on the financial. And it kind of keys into their brain like, okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah. And I said, Elon Musk, who, is the goat of crypto. Every time he speaks about a project, it blows up. I say whenever he talks on projects, they go through the roof. He's accepting Dogecoin for Teslas, and we're seeing it not mass adoption, but adoption happening in retailers are accepting it. NFTs are blowing up. A year ago, if you asked me about NFTs, I wouldn't have had a clue what it was, and I'm sure a lot of you probably didn't hear as well. But NFTs, people are trading images and making money. They're buying images that look like thumbnails. And I've had family discussions, about what's an NFT? Why wouldn't I just put a thumbnail or take a screenshot of a picture and post it as my picture? And I say, you just don't understand. I said, these images that people are posting are appreciating in value. And over time, that NFT that they're holding, the Volted Dragon Sailor Club, they're going to appreciate. If you bought it for 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 ETH, 100 ETH I've seen, then things are going to go through the roof. And you're going to be holding a big bag of money. And if you're like me, all of this is for financial freedom. It's to help my family out. I really appreciate everybody here. 100 Crypto Hound, Crypto Chicks, Job B. Thank you for coming to my live today. I just got some time to come down and get here. This is kind of comforting for me. My brain is spinning all day with, what I have to do, my business, my family. And when I get in front of the live, I just feel like this is a way to connect with like-minded. Crypto is redefining community. Community used to be your local community, your groups that you were involved with, whether it was a church group, a prayer group, a sports group. But now there's crypto groups, and our communities are all over the planet. And I'm so thrilled to be part of a global community called the Volt Army. And I really am encouraged every day by seeing all the posts, the Twitters, the spaces, the the YouTube channels. I just try to connect to everything. And, I support all of you, and I think keep going. I tell everybody you're not going to get any Emmy award winning shows with my channel, but this is as raw and real as it gets. Just me sitting in front of the camera and posting my thoughts, my views. I believe crypto's the future, and I hope that it leads us to financial freedom where we can pay off some debt, pay for our children's university, go on a trip with the family. There's so many options. We're reading about people becoming millionaires overnight just by one trade, throwing a 1 ETH purchase in and letting it appreciate and making money. That's what we're here for. Yes, buy more Volt INU, Jabi. Every month I dollar cost average. How about you? Are you dollar cost averaging? I try to put in a little bit every month. I have a little process that I use from getting my money to my bank to my exchange, and I get some USDT and I buy Volt INU when I can, and my bag is growing, and I'm pretty proud of it. My first purchase ever was some ETH. I bought some Litecoin, I bought some Stellar Lumens, and then I let those ride and made a little bit of money off of them. And some guy came into my business and he told me about Saitama. And I looked into it and I saw they had a massive community, 300,000 people holding the token. So I jumped on board with Saitama. And I was pretty thrilled to be part of that community and, the Wolf Pack. And I'm sure some of you have been involved with them. Yeah, Saitama, for me in the beginning, I learned from it. And, one thing I learned is about developers and what I like and what I don't like about developers. From Saitama, I was through someone in the community, they posted about Shibnobi. This is the next one. So I bought a little bag of Shibnobi Shinja and I followed it through and it was exciting. The next thing I know is Shinja. They're talking about deploying all of these utility and we learn more about the importance of utility and the community. But then what I realized with Shibnobi was the transfer from a V1 to a V2. You better know what you're doing when you're doing it, or you're going to tick off a lot of people if that V1 to V2 is not done properly, because the holders of those tokens aren't going to be very happy when their bag is reduced. Yes. Oh, definitely Crypto Hound. SHIBA did teach us a lot. Hard lessons, unfortunately. Yes, I'm with you. I'm not mad. You're not guaranteed anything in crypto. Nobody owes you anything. It's your own money. Do your own research. Put it in. And with Shibnobi, I think what I learned there is that a developer had the right intentions and the team behind them, but basically inexperience. And lo and behold, here comes Voltoshi and Pablo Crow. I've never heard of them. And all of a sudden I'm learning from these guys. And, you hear Pablo say that he went through 108 rug pulls and Voltoshi reached out to him. And, you start learning about this undoxed developer and basically who has experience. That's what's most impressive to me. Voltoshi has experience. He's made a big bag on another project. We don't know what. It could be SHIB. It could be Doge. He could have been a Bitcoin maxi from the beginning. Who knows? It could be Satoshi Nakamoto. We don't know who it is. But all we know is that this dev that we have on our team, he is working overtime all the time. Stage 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where we're at, stage 5. Pretty impressive that he's been able to do what he's done, getting the social media influencers, deploying the marketing, increasing holder count, increasing social media count, deploying the Volti-Change DEX, which is revolutionary in its burn capabilities for not only the Volt token, but any project that decides to use the Volti-Chain widget. What is this? 82. Crypto is the school of hard knocks, and Volt is your graduation to Volt freedom. Amen. Amen. I'm right here with you. I believe. I believe that, yeah, I've learned more in 6 months by following along in Volt and being part of the community than I did in 5 years. And that is the truth. Um, I think that where we are right now is just the beginning. We're only scratching the surface. We're in January. Stage 5 is just beginning. We have, as part of our Stage 5 roadmap, 3 Tier 1 central exchanges. That's bullish. Who doesn't agree with that? 3 Tier 1. That could get us to our holder count overnight of 250,000 holders. And the volume that's going to be created, I believe the volume yesterday, 24-hour volume, was over 6 million in and out. That's pretty impressive with a market cap, hovering $60 million. Very impressive, very bullish. Yeah, like we've got so much there. In that Stage 5 roadmap has so many other things that we got to accomplish. Like, what else is there after Stage 5? Are we going to have 1,000 projects with the multi-chain widget on their page? Probably. Who wouldn't use a technology like that? If you're a developer, if you have any coding experience and you're coding blockchain or Solidity on the Ethereum blockchain or the BNB BEP20 tokens, why wouldn't you utilize a burn DEX that really creates like value for your token by burning supply? It's just it's innovative, it's smart, and it's the right thing to do. You can use Uniswap or you could use PancakeSwap, but why wouldn't you use VoltiChange? If there's a project, anybody here, reach out to your project, send them a message, tag them on Twitter, get more people using VoltiChange. We are a project that will be, I believe, top 10. Unadulterated truth. Good afternoon to you too. Yes, come on in. Playoff football is happening. Go Dallas. I'm from Canada, but I was raised a Dallas Cowboy fan. I do like the New York Giants because in 2008 I watched the New York Giants win and Eli Manning was pretty exciting. But right now I'm rooting for Dallas, and I hope. Who are y'all going for in the playoffs in NFL? I'd like to hear it. There's some good storylines in football, but yeah, the world right now, everybody is changing. We have so yes, Giants. Hey, right on. The world is changing. There's so much happening. Population, we're well over 8 billion people. India and China. India is about to become the #1 most populated country in the world where cryptocurrency is legal. WazirX, if anybody knows anybody from WazirX Exchange, please list Volt. You will not be disappointed. 49ers, nice. Philadelphia, yeah, Philadelphia is tough. Philadelphia is tough for sure. I'll have to tell you one team that I've always had like something in my heart, and maybe because they went through so many hardships, Cincinnati Bengals. Who doesn't love seeing the Bengals do well? They always were in the bottom forever. They were the laughing stock, and now they're, I think his name Joe Burrow's taking this young guy, superstar, taking the Bengals to the finals in that. So yeah, definitely some great games coming up. Back to the changing world. We're in a world where people are looking for better lives, better quality of life. Who wants to be slave to the grind every day, coming home, working a 9 to 5, wondering how you're going to pay the bills, wondering how you're going to feed your family. Cryptocurrency is an opportunity. It's not just the technology that's going to be deployed for mass adoption and use. It's an opportunity for us who might not have an opportunity to buy stocks. If I would have known about Google back when Google listed their IPO, I would have put what money I could, but I didn't know how. But now I'm learning the logistics of crypto and how to get some funds in there, buy into a project, and grow my bag. And people will look at me. Lately, they've been saying, hasn't crypto falling off? Isn't it like a bus? And I'm like, what planet are you on? There's so many people that don't have any idea about cryptocurrency and what it's all about. And we should all pat ourselves on the back for being early adopters, early students, because this is a long road. And eventually, we're going to pass this knowledge on to our kids, how to utilize cryptocurrency in our daily lives. With that said, everybody, I've talked long enough. Thank you very much for coming into the channel today. Really appreciate it. Your boy CryptoSon and what's cooking up in crypto. Volt INU, Volti Change, Volt Army. Keep going. Let's make this happen, and I'll see you all soon.